Hi everyone, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome to the 13 Days of Halloween series. So hi guys, welcome to the 13 Days of Halloween. This is a series that I am hosting together with my dear friend Robin Pitts and Michelle Randolph. I'm gonna have their channels on the description box below. And basically how it works is we are each gonna be bringing you a project share every day from today, October 1st until the 13th, and we are going to be hosting each a giveaway. So it's almost like a hub, but more like a series because it goes like for 13 days. So I'm super excited. I have all kinds of different projects and tutorials and the giveaway, of course. So to be able to participate on each one of the giveaways, all you have to do is be subscribed to all three channels, leave a comment on the videos, and we are going to be choosing the winners randomly. So the giveaway is open to US and international subscribers, but if you're an international subscriber, you will receive a PayPal credit instead. I will be announcing later on what my giveaway will be. So my project for today is this Happy Mail book, and I'm super excited. I think it's a really cute, it's a really good idea to, make these and send it to your crafty BFF for Halloween. And so it's quite large. It measures 10 by 8. So it has a 2.5-inch spine, and I just love the colors, the pinks, the purples. It's so fun, and it has tons of gold on it. So let me show you the inside of the book. So basically we have two large pockets. So the pockets are 3/4-inch spines, and then we have another expandable pocket. So I plan on filling this with all kinds of different projects that I will be sharing during this series. Super excited how this is going to look at the end. So I hope that you guys like the idea, and I'm gonna play the tutorial right now. So make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and come back tomorrow for the next project. So to make the base of the album, I'm going to use two pieces of chipboard. These are going to measure 10 by 8, and then you are going to need another one that is going to measure 2.5 by 10 inches. So I'm gonna bind this together as as we do with any album. I'm going to grab 3 sheets of lightweight cardstock, and I'm gonna join those, and I'm just going to move this over. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue here, and then I'm gonna add my first piece of cardstock there, and then I'm going to do the next one just like that. Okay, so now I have this long piece. Oops. And now what I'm going to do is just add the spine first, and I wanted to do this with chipboard because I want this to have a lot of like stability and protection to all the things that we're gonna add inside. And also, after all the goodies are taken out, this can definitely be a place where you can add your pictures and store your memories. Okay, so I have the 3 pieces with tape now, and all I'm going to do is remove the tape. I'm just gonna take this one out here too, and I'm just gonna place it on the center. Now let's be very careful because we have only about a 1/2 inch on each side to do the binding, so let's make sure we put it nice and straight. Okay, and then I'm going to remove the tape from this large piece, and I am going to put this one right next to the spine, but you want to leave a little room in between, just like so. Okay, and we're gonna do the same with this other side. Okay, so here we go. And then what I'm going to do is take away the sides. We have a little bit of extra on the side, so I'm just gonna remove these. And then I'm gonna fold all the sides around. And this is pretty uneven. I didn't cut it very even, but it's okay. We're not gonna show that part. That's going to be cover. So make sure you massage your cardstock before you bend it all the way. And then you just press down on it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. So then I'm gonna take out the corners just like that. And then I'm going to add my double-sided tape here on the sides. So I'm using the small 3/8 of an inch tape. Make sure you press down on that. And now I'm just going to remove my tape. Just like that, and then we're gonna press down. So I'm going to do the long sides first, and then I'm going to do the two other sides. Okay, so before we fold the sides, make sure you tuck in the little pointy corners, and then I'm going to remove the tape and just press down. And same thing on this other side. So now I'm going to mark on these little gaps right there, and we're just gonna fold. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to do is just also use the cardstock to cover the inside. And because I want to secure my spine, I'm going to start with the center, and then I'm gonna cover the two panels. So I'm just gonna trim this page at 9 3/4. Okay, so now I'm just going to add this whole piece on the center. I'm going to make sure to add the glue here on the sides of the gap, because that is the area where it normally would like bubble up. So I want to make sure this is not going to bubble up right there. Okay, and then I am just going to place this down. Maybe I need a little more glue here. So again, I'm just gonna put it down just like that. Okay, and I'm just gonna press this just so we get all those air bubbles out of the way. And then I'm going to grab my ruler, and I am going to score right where that bending point is, which is right here and here. So I'm just gonna press just very gently. You don't want to break your paper. And same thing on here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna bend this to one side and bend this to this other side. So now I'm going to use two pieces of 9 3/4 by 7 3/4, and we are going to cover both of the sides. So I'm gonna start with this one here. And this piece right here is going to secure your binding and your spine. And same thing on this other side. So now we are done with the base, and we are going to work on the inside pockets. So for that, I'm going to use two pieces of heavyweight cardstock. So we're going to do the same for both. I'm going to place it on my scoreboard. These sheets measure 8.5 by 11. So I am going to score at 1 inch and at 1 3/4. And then I'm going to turn this around and do the same thing. 1 inch and 1 3/4. And again, 1 inch and 1 3/4. And I want this pocket to have a lot of dimension. So the 3/4 inch is the width of your pocket, and the 1 inch on the sides is what is going to be glued to your page. So again, we're going to need 2 of these, so I'm just going to do 1 to show you. So I'm going to cut the squares here. So I'm just gonna cut this piece, and I'm going all the way until the corner of the pocket, and then I'm going to do the same on this side all the way until the corner of the pocket, just like that, to make this little box type of thing. And now I'm just gonna fold along the score lines, and I want this to be really strong. This is why I'm doing a 1 inch to join onto the book, because it's probably going to be a heavy pocket, and I don't think that 1/2 inch will be enough, and I really don't want these coming apart. So I'm just folding along the score lines like this, 1 and 2, and then this is how the pocket is going to go into the book. So before I add this into the book, I'm going to just basically put them together. I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the bottom of both sides, and I'm just going to create this little box just like that, and the other one just like this. Okay, so now we have this big piece, and we are going to place it on the left side here of the book like that. So I'm just gonna glue these. Okay, so now we're gonna place these on the left side. Okay, so make sure it's perpendicular to your album. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same for the other side. Okay, so now I have both of my large pockets into my book, and now I'm going to create the smaller pockets on the bottom. Okay, so for the smaller pockets, I'm going to use a heavyweight piece of cardstock, and I'm going to cut these at 7.5, and then I'm going to cut these at 5.5. So it will be 7.5 by 5.5. And then I am going to grab another piece of cardstock. This is lightweight, and I'm just going to cut these at 4 3/4. And then I'm going to cut these at 2 inches. And we are going to need 2 pieces. So we're actually going to need 4 pieces of that, because it's 2 for each pocket. Okay, so along the 5.5 inch side, I'm going to score at 1/2 inch for both of these pieces. And then these little smaller pieces, I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 and 1.5, and I'm going to do the same to all of the pieces. So now we're going to build the pocket. So I'm going to fold along the score line of this piece, and I'm actually going to just cut the corners a little bit like so. Same thing with this one, just like that. And this one also I'm going to fold along the score line, and then I'm going to bring my folder or book, and I'm going to glue this piece on the bottom. So I'm just gonna add glue on this little 1/2 inch piece and just place it right along the bottom. Okay, you want to hold this for a little bit, make sure that it's nice and dry. And then we are going to grab these smaller pieces and we're going to fold them like an accordion, like so. And then make sure we press down. And same thing here. So I'm going to 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna open these up and we are going to place these accordion pieces on each one of the sides. So I'm trying to see which way to do it. So you want to do it like this. So the centerpiece will be pointing in towards your pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna add the glue. And I'm just gonna place this along the top here, the top part. This piece is a little bit smaller than that because normally when I do this, it kind of sticks out a little bit. So I'm trying to avoid that by just making it flush along the top, and then there's a little extra on that side. And then I am going to do the same on here. Make sure that the centerpiece is pointing in towards the pocket. And then I'm just going to line this up at the top and the sides. Okay. Okay, so now all I'm gonna do is add my glue on both of these little pieces. These are the accordion pieces, and I'm just simply going to close these pockets down, and I'm gonna hold this here for a little bit. And now we have the little accordion expandable pocket on this side, and now we're just going to do the same on the other pocket. And there you go, the base of our Happy Mail book is ready. All you gotta do now is just decorate and make it your own. And if you try this tutorial, please don't forget to tag me on your Instagram post or your Facebook. Back tomorrow for another fun project on the 13 Days of Halloween series. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.